Oh yeah, we back with another episode. Oh yeah, we back here on the Twisted Tea Tube. Oh yeah, we back here on the Twisted Tea Tube, baby. We do things a little different around here. Thank you for checking in. Now we're gonna go ahead and read you some of these Reddits, couple of stories. I will say that if you missed yesterday's episode, feel free to go back and check it out because yesterday we had that "Am I the a-hole?" for a boyfriend who was trying to leave his girlfriend who've been together for 5 years, and well, she wanted to give it out. That's right. She wanted to give it out to a rural doctor in a rural village, and the boyfriend just wasn't with it. And, I don't blame him. They wasn't in an open relationship. Didn't make sense. So feel free to check it out. Don't forget to leave those comments. Today, I know you're sitting there going, well, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to let you know. Let's see. Now, we want to know. This person here would like to know if they are overreacting for breaking up with their boyfriend after he refused to prioritize her in marriage and told them to marry someone who has a dead, that's right, dead mom. I know, I was a little shocked when I read that, but unsurprised. People are wild out there. So now, without waiting any further, let's dive right into seeing what Misty Everclear has to say. So, there's a little bit of an update on here, and we'll come back to the update afterwards, okay? So, let's get a little zoom in there so we can read. Y'all know how that goes. It's a struggle sometimes. Now, my ex, 21, they're already young, wanted me to cook like his mom. When we were talking about marriage, he told me that even if I knew how to cook, I'd have to relearn everything his mom's way because that's just how it is. I asked him, in marriage, who comes first? Your wife, your mom, or your daughter? Instead of answering that, he got pissed and said, if that's what you want, go marry someone whose mom is already dead. We argued for hours. And in the end, he basically told me to leave if I didn't like it. Before we even get into the rest of it, it sounds like he's stuck on the sucker little titty still. I'm just saying. So I did. You sucked on that titty too? I hope not. You better not let him run your life like this. After that, I went full. And she went full, no contact. For the first 12 days, he did nothing. No text, no indirects, nothing. Just silent. Have a moment of silence for their death. Suddenly, he sent a message and deleted it before I could read it. After that, he was like, he liked my Insta story, which it was just me looking happy, as you should be. And yesterday, he changed his to an old photo. This one he knew was my favorite. And then a mutual friend sends me a screenshot of a WhatsApp status he posted that said, girls who don't want to live with their in-laws should find a groom in an orphanage, not a family. Wow. Now, I know you all are 21. Well, I know he's 21. Did it list how old? You didn't list how old you was. So with that, I question you're probably still living at home with the parents as it is. So, that wouldn't surprise me if he is living at home still. And, his mom does everything, including wiping his ass. So now mutual friends are saying he has a point. That if I wanted to be a priority, I should have married an orphan. And honestly, now I'm confused. Don't be confused, okay? Don't be confused because he's going to have to let that go, all right? He's going to have to let it go. For the record, I never said I wouldn't live with my in-laws. You don't want to live with your in-laws, for the record, okay? That shit is not cool. I'm just letting you know now, all right? It's okay to have them come by. It's okay to have them there and say hi. It's okay to live next door. It's okay to be dependent on each other when you all need shit. It is not okay to be living with them and underneath what they have for their assumption of what their life was, because all they're going to do is push that on you. Just saying. I never told him to abandon his mom. No, but I'm telling you to tell him, take that titty out his mouth. I just asked a couple of questions about priorities. Somehow this turned into the biggest fight of our relationship. Yeah, because he's sensitive about this subject because his mom has been babying him forever. Look, you know it, all right? And the mom's like, no, you can't leave the nest. What am I going to do without you? I need you. I need you, right? No, what she need to do is she need to find her own person that's going to pay her some attention. Okay. Now, according to the lady, this is the actual words that were said that caused their argument. A man is supposed to love and respect his mother, right? Question mark. That's okay. Just like a woman loves and respects her parents. But once they get married, their spouse becomes their main responsibility and priority, right? A mother will always hold an important place, but just like a daughter becomes her husband's responsibility, isn't it the same for a son? So tell me, in an important situation, who comes first? Your mother, your wife, or your daughter? Oh no, my mama come first. That's what was said. He said no. My mama, then it becomes my daughter, and then it becomes you. And you know what? It's my mama, the neighbor, you, and then the daughter. Okay? What it's telling us here is that you'll never be a main priority in his life, so you're better off disappearing now. That's it. That's my crime. And now I feel like everyone is making me out to be the bad guy for even asking. Like I was being unreasonable. Like I was disrespecting his moms or something. I didn't tell him personally take that titty out the mouth. That's my job. I won't lie. This whole thing has been hard. I miss him. And a part of me is wondering if I should have handled things differently. No. Maybe I should just let it go. No. Maybe I'm overreacting. No. I don't know. I feel so anxious about it all. So, was I actually wrong? Was I expected too much by wanting to be the priority in my own marriage? Should I have just handled it differently? Should I apologize? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. What do you think? And then Misty Everclear went on to post this, which is a screenshot of what the person had posted up on their, I don't know, whatever they posted it up on, one of their social media accounts about the girls who don't want to live with their in-laws should just look for a groom in an orphanage, not in a family. I mean, here's the messed up part. He plans on living with his in-laws his whole life, apparently. I mean, he plans on living with his parents his whole life. So you need to ask yourself, right? If he's going to be dependent on his mama his whole life, why would you even want to play the comparison game and to keep up? It just doesn't make sense, okay? Now, they did go on and give a little bit of an update because some people went on and answered. They actually cut off, so you can't make comments on this post anymore. And to be honest with you, this post is not that long. It's not that old. It's probably like 8 days ago. So, hey, y'all, back with an update. First off, thank you to everyone who commented on my last post. I was feeling so lost, but reading your responses honestly reassured me that I wasn't crazy. And a lot of you were just so kind, supportive, gave solid advice. And I really appreciate that even the tough loved helped me see things more clearly. So yeah, big thanks to the community. Now, on to the update. quick recap. Who missed the first post? All right. So before we get into the comments, I will say that you're definitely not overreacting. I think that he's overreacting, and well, shoot, since we're throwing things out there, I think he's a bit of an a-hole. And the reason why I say that is because it isn't, look, I get it. Yes, you should have your relationship with your mother, okay? But this isn't, you cannot take on the baby role of let's baby him and cater to him. Like, you mean to tell me I need to learn to cook from your mom because the mac and cheese that she makes out the box and those whipped mashed potatoes that she makes out the bag is going to be the way to go, right? So, like, I'm confused. When you go to a restaurant, do you tell those people in the restaurant, hey, my mom's back there, she needs to chef this up for us? No, I doubt it. So, therefore, right, I understand that you would like food done in a certain manner. And if that's the case, call your mama and be like, mama, hook it up this week, right? And let your wife or the girlfriend, even though you all are very young and it's a good thing she getting out of this right now because later on, it's going to get crazier for you. You just don't know it, all right? So I think you did the right thing by running. I hope you're not running back because that's stupidity at its finest. Let's get into some of these comments real quick. All right, he told me that even if I knew how to cook, I'd have to relearn everything his mom's way. That's just how it is. That's enough stupidity to justify your decision. He can't learn himself to cook like his mom. You know, that's a valid point. I ain't even think of that one. I mean, you've been underneath that lady's titties for years and you ain't figured it out yet? Stupidity. So that he can enjoy his meals. Tell him he going to enjoy those meals as a single man. He better call his mama. Now, Mystic Everclear came out and actually wrote back to that. Big ups to you, right? That's lit. Why I even asked the question in the first place, it wasn't just about the cooking. It was the whole mindset behind it. Like, why assume your mom's way is automatically perfect without giving me a chance? If in the future, me and his mom disagree on something, he would just blindly take her side. Yes, he will. And it's a good thing you're getting out this now because, like I said, it gets worse. That's what I was trying to understand. But now he's telling our mutual friends that he only said the cooking thing because he was upset and he didn't actually mean. Oh, my bad, I hit that fast. He was upset. He didn't actually mean it that way. And I'm overreacting. Yet at the same time, he's still out here posting about how I said about priorities and was unacceptable. And that he's right all along. You see, there's the problem, right? I feel like the both of you have points to your argument. Yours is a little stronger than his because his is on the lackadaisy side of I'm just going to do what my mom wants. So with that, and you both having points to the argument, like he's going to do his best to make the friend circle see his side, even though he's a dumbass, okay? That's just what he's going to do. Now he's telling our mutual friends. He only said it. And I overreacted because at the same time, he's still with the post. So, which is it, dude? And the worst part, everyone's acting like I'm the bad guy for leaving such a good man. Let's be clear. He's 21, all right? You're not leaving a good man right now. You're leaving a child still, okay? He is not a man. He's a child, all right? Look. You call it what you want. Facts are telling us he's a child. All right? You still live at home. Okay? Yeah, your age might be a little over teenager. Okay? But you're a child still. You still live at home independent on everything your mama has to offer. You're a child. Okay? Which means you'll probably never grow out of that. And if his friends and your friends are acting like you the bad guy, sounds like you need a better circle of people around you, of more supporting cast of individuals who want to be more responsible for themselves. Okay? Sorry, I didn't want to be treated like some secondary character in my marriage. And, you know, you're right. You shouldn't have to be. It's not a good feeling. I don't know. The whole thing just makes me so anxious. It's wild how people will justify anything as long as guy seems nice enough. Well, again, it's your friend circle. So like they only know you from a certain, they know you all for what it is, right? They don't see what really goes on in the dynamic of how he lives that life. They probably enjoy the mama's cooking too. Oh shit, we ain't get this before. Haha, my partner once commented on my versions of a dish tasting different than his mom's. So I laughed and I asked him if I give blowjobs different than his mom. Put that into perspective for him real quick. Vamp Pumplicious, you're on to something. And you know what? The way that that lady's making it sound like he's on to his mama, not yours, but the one we was reading about, she might just give out them BJs to her son. That's nasty now, but shit, you don't know. The times are strange. But Vamp Pumplicious, that was a good way to get them, you know? Again, remind them. Like, your relationship with your mom is very different from the relationship between us, okay? Let's keep it that way. You know what? Let's see what these people said to that. Brutal. That's a finisher from the top ropes. I'm telling you. Wow. Nice. Best response ever. Brilliant. You see? Got him. Got him. Got him. Nah. I like that. You did the right thing there, Vampalicious. Vamp Subskicious. Okay. I think that was the right way to go. Uh-oh. Check out some more comments. I'm like, I lost all them things. Let's see the full discussion. What are they doing to us? Those are all the comments? Like, they can't be all the comments. I know you hit him with the top rope finisher, but okay. Forget him. He's just trying to control the narrative since he couldn't control you anymore. You are not his mother. You are you. That's valid. Tell him, if he wanted to be with someone exactly like his mother, then marry his bloody mother. Bah ha ha. You dodged a massive bullet. Good on you for leaving. Hey, Mystic Everclear jumped back in the convo. Bloop. Right? Now he's doubling down, posting stuff like if a girl doesn't want the in-law. Girl, you said that already. Like, where do I say I don't want? Where did I say I didn't want in-laws? I literally just asked about balancing priorities in marriage, and somehow it turned into this. Listen, I'll be honest. I don't know if he was ready to get married because he wasn't ready to let go of his mama yet. And those are big, right? Send him one of those guys. Send him one that says guys who want to live at their parents' house should just marry their moms. Laughing my ass off. I wish I had the energy to be that petty. But honestly, at this point, he'd probably just twist that too and tell everyone I disrespected his mom or something. Meanwhile, he literally told me to go marry an orphan. But yeah, I'm the bad guy. Make it make sense. Listen, it's not going to make sense. And to be honest with you, most people twist stories regardless. And I agree with this person where it says being married to somebody who wanted to be married with their mother is just kind of disturbing because it's going to lead to a lot more. Not to mention, like you mentioned earlier, when a fight breaks out between you two, he's just going to pick her side. I've seen these things happen in real life. And, well, they lead to divorce, unfortunately. So let's just be real about it. It's better that you stop now than try to continue on with this mess. Okay? I would live with my in-laws if I had to, but I wouldn't want to. Absolutely nothing against them. I love them. And I got so lucky to get them as in-laws. But I love having my own space with my husband. We had a roommate the first few years of our marriage, and it was not fun to be married and have a roommate. So ever since our roommate moved out, we've been enjoying each other in our own home. And I wouldn't ever want to lose that again. I would have done the same as you. It's true. Look, in marriages, especially if you don't have kids, you need space. You all need space to communicate. You need space to grow and be each other, right? And learn with each other and how each other is, okay? I know a lot of people out there seem to think that 3 years, 4 years, 5 years into a relationship is a long time, and it's not. Those are actually short periods of time that you're still learning about the other person. So it is better that you learned this way before you got down the road of marriage. With that being said, I'm glad that everybody was able to go out here and give you some advice to make you feel better about your decision, because you did make the right decision on getting out. Because if not, you was just going to be a mess later. That's all that is. So, marrying a guy who is immersed in his mother's terrible ideas. About 10 years after we were married with 3 kids, my husband said to me that his parents were still his home base. Like, what the fuck? You can still love your parents when you're married. Duh. But your significant other comes first. That's why you chose that. That's why you chose to go ahead and go forth with that. Okay? Honestly, after you get married, this is going to sound crazy, but yes, they're right. Okay? Look, most of these people are right. After you get married, it's you and the person you marry and what you all are building to build. Everybody else and everything else should come second or third to that. Period. Or else, how do you expect to build and grow the future that you all had spoke about? Okay? I hope that someone can take some advice from this. Mystic Everclear, I do hope that things go better for you moving forward. If I were in your shoes, I would take, some time to yourself and stop reflecting on the situation. Understand that all situations are truthfully just learning experiences, and you'll be better down the road. With that being said, for all of you who stayed all the way to the end, I thank you. Please hit those buttons, leave a comment, give her some advice. If you feel like she did the right thing, throw a thumbs up, and on the bottom put a smiley face and say, go ahead, girl. All right? If you feel like she should run back, put them track shoes on, well, then you're a dumbass. I'm just saying. But write it in the comments if you feel that way, but you're a bit of a dumbass. Thank you for tuning into the Twisted Tea 2, where we come out here and bring you some of these Reddits. Oh, yeah. We just out here trying to help and save people. Go ahead, enjoy your day, and, don't let them see you sweat. Just remember, keep that head on a swivel, because not everybody's out there for your best interests. Peace out.